Welcome back to the Now Morning Show. Of course, the art exhibit series on Now in collaboration with the Art Society of Trinidad and Tobago continues. In studio with us this morning, we have Kallicharan Bhawan with some incredible artwork on set, and it's time for a good conversation. Good morning, Kallicharan.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay.
It's a pleasure to have you with us on the show this morning.
Thanks for having me.
I mean, it's amazing. This work that you have here has definitely touched all of us from the moment that we walked into studio. And it's quite interesting with your story as well, because you studied art when you were younger.
Yes.
And now going into adulthood, you decided to revisit your artistic side.
Yes,
Tell us a little bit about your journey.
Well, I started off basically in school as doing art normally as any teenager. And I did CXC and passed my CXC in art. And after that, I went further and did some more pieces and stuff like that. But I never really continued after my teenage years. I went in directly to working. And I guess that that had me caught up in work, really. So I didn't really continue too much with the art.
Yeah.
So what happened after a while, in COVID, I had some time to really reflect on what I wanted to do to further my art. So that I had some time to really start some of my art.
Well, we see the products of it here. Yeah. And this, of course, I would say is just the beginning of a new part of your artistic journey. Yes. One of the things that's so beautiful about your artwork is the fact that we see Trinidad and Tobago reflected so well. How important is that to you in your pieces?
Well, nature and events and people of Trinidad and Tobago is my passion, and I want to reflect that on my artwork. So that's what most of my artwork it details. Yeah.
Well, we definitely see the pride as well. Now, before we get into these beautiful paintings on set, what mediums do you use to bring this to life?
Okay, so most of my paintings are oil and canvas, oil painting on canvas. And well, I have some experience with acrylic and charcoal, watercolors. But I find the oil painting is more vibrant and easier for me to work with.
Well, we can see that the vibrancy is resonating through the sets and, of course, through your television screen as well. So let's go into your first painting, which is a tribute to Calypso Rose. Tell us a little bit about this piece.
Well, this piece, you would see Calypso Rose. This is when she had received an award for excellence from the France embassy. Yeah. And so you would see the medal on her. So I wanted to do my own tribute to Calypso Rose.
Definitely, of course, and I'm sure Calypso Rose appreciates it as much as we do as well, because you have brought the essence of Rose to life in this painting.
Yes, and I'm planning to probably donate it to Calypso Rose.
Oh, wonderful.
One of these days, or even the Carnival Museum or something like that.
That's beautiful. It's beautiful to see also with your contribution giving back to the community as well, because this is how we keep our history alive. So thanks for doing your part.
No problem.
Going on to the second piece. Now this one is We Invented Carnival.
Yes.
And something I found so fascinating with this particular piece is you can actually see, I'm assuming that's the oil or the acrylic.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, this one I did this year. What inspired me was Olatunji's song, is We Invented Party. So I said, I have to do something more contributing to the carnival. So we invented Carnival.
Love the incorporation of course, our traditional mask characters there as well. And the Moko Jambis, but with the flags in the background is a lovely touch.
Yes.
Also, was that inspired by something you saw, or that just came to you?
It just came to me. I just wanted to put all the characters together.
Well, you definitely did a fantastic job. And you've also done a fantastic job of reflecting our Caroni swamp and our national bird. This piece as well, was this from you going to the swamp or photographic memory?
Yes, I wanted to do something again concerning our national bird and our nature in Trinidad. So I visited the swamp and took some photos and put them together, and we created this piece.
Is that a method that you normally use? You'll go somewhere, take a photo, and then bring it to life on canvas?
Some of my pieces, not all of them. Some of them I take stock photos. Yeah.
And how long did it take you to do this piece? The intricacy of all of these pieces definitely screams to us a lot of detail, a lot of dedication.
Well, it depends. I have a day job, so it does take some time when I come from work and whenever I have time after work. So sometimes in the 10, 11, I'm still painting.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, but if I have to do it like on an everyday basis, it might take about a week, some of them, yeah.
Let's stay here before we get to your last painting this morning on the show. Let's talk about that balance. How easy is it to strike the balance between corporate life and being an artist?
It's a little difficult sometimes because you need the time to perfect your art. So what really, why I really started back, because I wanted to make some advancement in my art. And I wasn't really getting the time, so I had to make the time to really to do that.
And since you started making the time, have you seen yourself grow?
Yes, I have. From the first painting I did from 2019 till now, I have seen progress, a lot of progress, and with practice you make progress, yes.
You definitely do make progress. Now, let's go to this final piece. This definitely struck me this morning. As soon as I walked into studio, the lush depiction of our rainforest,
yes,
but also a waterfall. Share with us a little bit about this.
Yes, I love waterfalls. I might continue doing some more waterfall. This one in particular is Rio Seco waterfall. A lot of people don't know about Rio Seco waterfalls.
Imagine that. I mean, as soon as you said, this is one of my favorite waterfalls in Trinidad and Tobago. It's so serene, and you captured it so well. Was it from a visit?
Yes, I do some hiking now and again, so I do some photos and take it back to me to do the painting. Yeah.
And this piece is large in comparison to the other one. So how long did this one take?
This one, well, I actually did, was my first one from when we had the COVID.
Yeah.
And I had time to do it about 2 weeks. It took about 2 weeks to do this.
It's absolutely fascinating, and perfect time to do it as well. Of course, COVID, we were inside and we couldn't go outside. So a great way to be able to just bring out that energy and harness it. I love the way that you worked with the colors as well, and the way that you perfectly captured the flora and fauna is absolutely amazing. So Kallicharan, where can we find you on social media and get more information?
You could get me on Instagram, Kallicharan Bhawan at Instagram. Also, I have a Facebook page, Kallicharan's Art Studio, and you could get me on Kallicharan Art Studio.
Now, wonderful. Now, in addition to this, if I'm not mistaken, you also do consignment of portraits?
Yes, I do. So individual portraits or family portraits. I did a couple already, and the customer was so satisfied. Yeah.
Amazing. One can only imagine, given what we've seen this morning on set. Looking forward to seeing a lot more from you as well, and hopefully we can have you back soon.
Okay, thanks for having me. Yeah.
It's been a pleasure to have you with us on the show. Kallicharan Bhawan talking to us this morning about some incredible artwork. It's going to be here all week, so make sure that you just take some time every morning to just observe it and just enjoy the beauty of Trinidad and Tobago, courtesy Kallicharan. We're going to be back in a few moments. Stay tuned. This is the Now Morning Show.
I want a young boy. I want a young boy. Woo! Hey! Ah! Angela, why you weeping? Why you crying? Why you bawling behind your husband? No, he's dead and gone.